Hello, I'm WBZ TV meteorologist Barry Burbank. Have your forecast for the next several days. A little post-mortem on what we had happening yesterday with those strong wind gusts. Blue Hill to 72 miles an hour, Duxbury 62, Bellingham close to 60, over 50 in North Weymouth, pretty close to 50 in Rockport. So I've had very, very strong winds just aloft, and every once in a while some of that wind was pulled down to the surface by especially some of those passing heavier rain showers, which places like Northbridge had more than 2 inches, 1 3/4 in Uxbridge. In Millis, about 1.5 inches, close to 1.5 inches up in Milford, New Hampshire. Billerica had about 1 inch. So not much rain today, but there will be a few scattered showers this morning. After yesterday's highs, widespread record high temperatures yesterday in the 60s. That includes Worcester and Boston. Both places had temperatures smashing previous records by 3 or 4 degrees, as you can see. Quite a warm day indeed. But, you know, we don't have to go back that far to find it pretty warm at the end of December. Do you remember the day before Christmas, just 3 years ago, 2015, when on the day before Christmas it hit 69. Some spots were a little bit over 70. And the next day, Christmas Day, on 2015, it was 62 in Boston. These temperatures, 69. That was the average high for early October. So that was really something. Well, anyway, we got a few showers coming today. It's still mild this morning in the 50s, but will fall into the 40s once this cold front comes on through. So I expect it falling into the upper 40s in Boston by noontime, then slowly coasting down several degrees during the afternoon into the lower 40s. By the time we get to early this evening, it'll be in the upper 30s or so. Be some snow showers in the mountains out in the Berkshires and the Green Mountains coming up as well as this cold front comes along and moves offshore. So high temperatures today occurring this morning in the 50s, then falling into the 40s. These will be your highs across the country today. Not really all that bad for late December, with temperatures not bad across the north. Of course, colder in the north than it is in the south. But this morning, it actually was warmer in Boston and much of New England than it was in most of the state of Florida. That's how crazy it was, is that chilly air just flowed all the way down to Florida. Some snow showers again coming into the Berkshires. But everything starts to dry out as the air moves over the mountaintops into eastern Massachusetts. It's going to dry out. A lot of the clouds will disappear, so we'll see more and more sunshine coming up for this afternoon. And then we'll have an essentially clear sky for tonight. With a full moon up there, we'll have bright moonshine and moon rising at 4:30 this evening. It's called the full cold moon or a full long night's moon, with the temperature down about 30 in Boston, 30 to 31 in upper 20s in many of the suburbs for your low temperatures tonight. And your high temperatures tomorrow should be right around 39 to as high as 42. So that's about where we should be this time of the year, or a little bit above average, actually. And then we're looking for the clouds to thicken up tomorrow night and snow starting around or just after midnight. A little bit of light snow into Monday morning, maybe warm enough so just a little rain over southeastern Mass. But much of the area, especially outside of the I-95 corridor, could get up to a coating to possibly 1 inch out of this. Chances of getting a white Christmas in Boston, though, very, very small. 77% of the Christmases have had less than 1 inch of snow on the ground, or virtually nothing at all. So for the definition of a white Christmas, you have to have 1 inch of snow on the ground. Doesn't have to be snowing, but 1 inch on the ground as of 7 a.m. observation time. And last Christmas, we had a white Christmas. Although it wasn't white early in the morning, it snowed during the day. But in any event, no big storm expected out of this. And Christmas Day itself will be sunshiny and chilly, mid-30s after starting out in the lower 20s, and not too much wind. Looks like Wednesday and Thursday will be storm-free, and the next storm on Friday will be primarily rain, but if it comes quickly in here early Friday morning, it may be cold enough for some mixed frozen precipitation before it goes to rain. That's forecast for now. Have a nice holiday weekend.